apartment complex, and I met a boy named Daniel G. Morris. He lived in 7J, but I called him Danny. We'd always knock on each other's doors and say, "Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you open this jar? Could you lend me a hand with the damn VCR? Could you lend me $1? Could you make it a 10? I could write you a check if you lend me a pen. Could you do me a favor? Could you bring me my keys? Can you undo the knot? Do you have any cheese? There isn't anything I wouldn't do for my favorite person for you. Could you do me a favor? Could you spare any ice? Or a pothole mitten or a bit of advice? Could you come in a hurry? I'm in sort of a spot. Bring a pledge or a smudge on the snorkel you got. Could you do me a favor? Could you do it again? And so on, through thick and through thin. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for my favorite person for you. April 14th, 1989. I remember I was doing my taxes, and Danny called. He sounded odd and said, "Hey, could you do me a favor? Could you lend me an ear? Could you drop what you're doing and head over here? Bring a bottle of brandy, I could sure use this love. And some courage and hope in a very big cup." And he told me the news. He asked for my support, which I willingly gave. He asked me to make sure he did not suffer. Heavy stuff, but we kept it light. I always do. The next 2 years were full of ups and downs. Danny had more comebacks than Judy Garland. He was a real fighter. Funny memory. He was housebound and I'd say, "Can I do you a favor?" And he'd say, "Yes, please, get me a boyfriend." And I did. 2 of them, Ben and Jerry. Our favorite was Chunky Monkey, a disgustingly simple mix of banana, chocolate, and nuts. Danny always said Ben and Jerry had remarkable nuts. Late last winter, he was hospitalized. By May, the end was at hand. Late one night, I walked into his private room. Being a nurse, I could always get it after visiting hours. And I asked, "Could I do you a favor?" And he said yes. I turned to sit, and from behind I heard, "Smother me?" "What?" He said it again. I turned around and he had closed his eyes. He was suffering so terribly. I'd seen it all before, but that didn't make it any easier. Smothering him was out of the question. What is an act of kindness? Of love? I kept staring at the morphine drip. I knew very well what was possible. It's in times like these when you find out what love is really all about. Steady if you can hear me, and if everything's fine, could you do me a favor